morning and welcome to After GMS. It is Friday!
Woohoo!
The 13th.
Yeah.
Okay.
Say
it all together. It's still Friday, and it's a great day just to be excited about what's to come for the weekend. I know a lot of kids are graduating. I say kids, but they're probably 21 plus. A lot of students are graduating this weekend, so it's a great time to just for celebrations and family. It's just, you know, the whole weather thing.
I can't believe it's already graduation season. Didn't it seem like it was just Christmas?
Crazy.
Yeah, this year flying right by.
Seriously, we were talking about this earlier. Christian was mentioning as like, you know, 4 years goes by fast, and you said it was the time after that.
So you think those 4 years go by fast? What about the years after that?
Yeah.
Holy cow.
Right, decades.
It just gets faster and faster.
Yeah. So welcome to your digital After GMS show on the News 2 Facebook page. I'm Tracy McCain here with Ben Briscoe and Christian Morgan. Weather-wise, is it raining yet? Will it hold off? What are you thinking?
It's one of those forecasts where I can't tell you exactly when it's going to rain or exactly where it's going to rain, but it will rain at some point. That's my forecast. All right. A little more detail than that. You look outside over downtown High Point, we are covered up in clouds. We have a little bit of fog out there too. 63 in the Furniture City, low 60s and mid 60s all across the board. Of course, if you look at the radar right now, not too much happening across our neck of the woods yet. You know, there's a system out to the west, and of course that big area of low pressure is what's impacting us in the Carolinas over the course of this weekend. Also, you know, same system that's been causing problems along the Outer Banks as well. And one thing I want you to notice and take note of here is that typically our weather systems move west to east. Well, this is kind of a backward motion because this system is moving east to west, and you notice that rain kind of pouring in with that counterclockwise motion really moving east, and that's because a low pressure system spins counterclockwise. So it gives us the clouds, it gives us some showers at times, and again, this low is kind of backing up and moving inland, and as it comes right across the Georgia and South Carolina border in time today, and as we go into your Saturday, it will continue to provide extra clouds for us, and it will provide some rain for us. But again, not a washout weekend by any means. Just a weekend, I'd say, to keep the umbrella close by. There will be some on and off rain at times, mainly as we go into this afternoon for your Friday afternoon and Friday evening. And then that continues as we go into your Saturday. There will be a few peaks of sunshine, but there will be mostly clouds and on and off showers to deal with over the course of your Friday and over your Saturday. As far as rain totals go, we're not really expecting a whole lot in the way of rainfall from this system, just really somewhere on the order of about 1/4 inch to about 1/2 inch of rain over the next few days. So here's the plan for today. A sprinkle, maybe a stray shower this morning, but that better chance comes as we go into this afternoon and into this evening. Low 70s for the afternoon with a bit of a breeze from time to time too. Overnight we hold the clouds and we hold that shower chance again, just kind of on and off showers. That'll continue going into your Saturday as temperatures fall back into the low 60s here at home and low 60s back to the west in the foothill and up into the mountain communities as well. There's your weekend. It's a warm one, but it's a wet one at times. Again, not a washout. Scattered showers. Some of those could be heavy at times, or what we call a tropical downpour, because again, the system is moving on land from being out over the ocean for several days. So keep that in mind for your Saturday. Sunday, I think, is actually a mainly dry day of weather with a good amount of sunshine as we warm into the mid 80s, especially in the first part of the day. As we go into your Sunday afternoon and Sunday evening, we will have the chance for a late day shower or thunderstorm. Good news this time around is that I don't really see a severe weather threat for us yet at this point over the weekend. Of course, if that changes, we will let you know. Heading into next week, hope you like summer. Going to be a good taste of it with temperatures in the mid and upper 80s. We'll run that chance of a low shower or storm each afternoon, and we'll even add a little bit of humidity into the picture as we head into next week as well.
All right, we hope you're feeling a little lucky today.
Ooh.
Maybe if you're suspicious, you might have a rabbit's foot or 4-leaf clover if you can ever find one of those, or something else, a lucky sock maybe, gym sock.
Maybe not a rabbit's foot. We don't want PETA coming after us.
Okay, well, it's not real.
They're not real?
Oh man, do I have to walk away?
Oh no.
Wait, hold on. Did you just blow all of my childhood? They're not real, the keychains?
Okay, let me just move on. We hope you're feeling lucky today, despite that it's
mercy.
Friday the 13th. This is actually the only Friday the 13th on the calendar this year.
You can't just move on.
I have to.
That is like a life-altering
I'm going to have to walk
thing.
away, and I've done that too many times this week.
No worries.
Okay, fine, we'll go on. So, Friday the 13th on this unreal rabbit foot day. They're releasing the latest remake of a Stephen King story.
Christian, I
It's
can't.
dropping today.
What's happening? Sorry, go ahead. I was talking to Christian.
Before we tell you about it, we want to know, are you superstitious?
I do love you.
Okay, are ya? In the film Firestarter, a girl with the psychic ability to start fires has caught the attention of a shadowy government agency, hoping to use her to create mass destruction. Charlie finds her powers difficult to control as her parents try to protect her. It is based on Stephen King's 1980 best-selling horror novel, although Tracy says it's not really horror, Firestarter. It hits the big screen today.
Yeah, so earlier on the Good Morning Show, before we jump into this one, because we always have side conversations.
Always.
Every conversation leads to 10 other ones. So I'll just go ahead and get it started. Earlier today, you thought or said it was a horror movie, and I just said, well, I thought more of it was a thriller. And then you said, well, let's ask people. So on my Twitter page, people did say, yes, it's definitely a thriller. So it's kind of interesting that it was a horror. It's not known as a horror movie, or at least one of his best. And I'm like, I don't really see it as a horror movie. I see a horror movie as, you know,
Well,
or
that
like
was
those,
terrifying.
wasn't it?
Yeah.
Or like
Yeah.
the shower scenes, you know, Jamie Lee Curtis. I've only seen this one part of the movie, and I wasn't even watching the movie. It was like something on Twitter when she's in the shower, like the Jason
You've
movie.
never seen Psycho?
Halloween?
No, I've never seen Psycho.
The
Halloween,
shower movies
whatever.
and Psycho, right? They all blend together.
They all go together.
Yes.
They all have the
because
same
they're all
concept.
such a clear genre.
Yeah.
Right. I've never seen it. But I do know that she was in the movie and is famously known for being in that movie. And I saw one clip of it on Twitter, and she's in a shower, and you know, of course, someone comes in with like a knife and
Over the shower curtain.
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Stab 'em.
But that's all I know about it, and that's a thriller. I mean, a horror movie
Okay,
Yeah.
to me.
settled. Twitter decided it. Great.
You know.
So what about Friday the 13th? Are you freaked out? Does it
Definitely
bother
not.
your psyche at all?
I usually don't even realize it's Friday the 13th. Listen, Friday the 13th is better than Monday the whatever.
Life is what happens is what you believe, right? So
Yeah.
if you go in thinking it's going to be a messed up, crazy day, that's the kind of day you're going to get. What if we go in saying this is the best day ever?
That's what I do every morning.
Every day.
Yeah?
Yeah, I wake up and I say, good morning. It's a great day to be alive, a great day to meet great people and do great things. This is going to be the best day of my life. Usually by 11 o'clock, I'm saying it again because something has happened that's kind of brought me down. So I'm like, today's a great day to do great things with great people. It's going to be the best day of my life.
Okay, there is one superstition I do follow, though.
Okay, what's that?
I don't split the pole. Do you guys know what that
Oh,
is?
yeah.
The what?
Yeah, when I was younger, that was a big thing. You don't
Yeah.
step on a crack and you don't split the pole.
When you're walking with the person you're dating or married to or whatever, you do not walk on both sides of that pole. You both go on the same side of the pole.
What pole?
So say there is like, you're on the street and there's like a sign.
Oh,
You
gotcha.
know,
Gotcha.
and it's telling you directions. One of you can't go on one side of the sign that has a pole.
Because
and
you'll
the other
break up
one
in
can't.
life.
Yes.
Oh, interesting.
That is so I used to do that. I would never not walk on the same side of a pole with my other, but now I'm like, whatever.
Maybe that's been my problem.
If he's gonna leave, he's gonna leave.
Maybe that's been my problem all these years.
I feel like that's an easy thing to do, right?
Right. You know.
But I've broken ply of mirrors in my day and have not had bad luck for 7 years.
There's a little like travel bags where you take like, you know, your toothbrush and all that kind of deodorant and all that kind of stuff. Those little travel bags. You know, some of them, if you have like a flip up one, I've got one that flips up and it's got a little mirror in it. And I try to cram as much stuff into those bags as I can. And I shut it down one time and cracked the mirror all to pieces. And I don't
Is that
know.
how you ended up next to us? You were unlucky?
I guess so.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Yeah, I see, and I don't really consider myself a lucky person. I'm not like winning the lotto 1,000 times. If there's a raffle, I'm not winning it. If there's like,
Well, are you playing it?
well, like, you know, our station meetings that we have, usually there might be a raffle or something
Yeah.
like that. I'm not gonna win it.
I used to be lucky like that when I was a kid. I used to win stuff all the time. I won every door prize there was. When I was old enough to buy lottery tickets, I bought a few scratch-off tickets and won like each time I played those.
You won
And
the
since-
genetics lottery with that hair.
Oh, well, thank you. Thank you, Mom and Dad. And ever since then, I feel like over the last few years, I haven't won a single thing.
Maybe you used it all up too fast.
Maybe I did. That wasn't my fault.
Exactly. But there are people who are just inherently, like my brother-in-law is one of them. He like literally can win the lotto just one time. Like he's like, oh man, I'm short on cash. Go and get a scratch off and win like $1,000. He's like, okay, great. And like literally that's how his life operates. And I'm just like,
Does he
nobody
believe
else.
he is lucky?
I don't think he goes in knowing he's lucky. I mean, he just kind of is just like, well, we'll see what happens.
Because I do wonder if that's one of those things too, where if we put it out in the universe, maybe you'll be luckier.
Yeah.
You say, I am lucky.
No, he never says that.
Do you ever feel that way? You're like, I'm feeling lucky today. I think I should do this or play the lottery, or maybe I should try my hand at this.
I've never.
Yeah, but I never actually do it.
Yeah, me either.
Exactly.
I've said that. I've never actually done it.
I'm like, today's going really well. Maybe I should play the lottery, or maybe I shouldn't. Let's just say.
I could have been on a
Right.
beach somewhere right now, like permanent vacation. I should have done it.
You should have done it.
Right. So I think of luck as not really like your chances. I think of it as like a blessing, being fortunate at something,
Yeah.
being blessed with something. So I don't really think of it as like luck, like
Luck.
it's a chance. I'm thinking, okay, I am blessed to have, or I'm fortunate, or fortunately this person survived, or thankfully this person survived, instead of luckily he survived. Well, was it luck?
No.
Or was it,
Or a lot of prayers.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's kind of like why I'm not superstitious.
I like that.
Yeah.
I'm going to steal that.
I think that's kinda
Please.
one.
Yeah.
I love it. Just make sure it has my trademark. No, joking.
TM.
TM.
Yeah. See, I'm trademarking everything. Initials.
Okay. So, we don't believe in superstition. It seems like most of you don't either. So, let's get to our top stories
Oh, okay.
instead.
All right.
I think we should go ahead and move on
Fine.
from that one.
All right. Ben is in charge. Let's do it. Early voting for the North Carolina primary is almost over. This is a unique primary because Greensboro's municipal races typically are not on the same ballot as national races.
The Guilford County Board of Elections says because of that, local elections, for the first time maybe ever, might not get overshadowed.
Things have been going well. There was a fairly slow start to early voting, but it's really picked up this week, and we're on pace to do really good numbers for a midterm primary.
Well, Election Day is Tuesday, May 17th, the last day to mail in your absentee ballot as well. It has to be into the registrar's office, the elections office, by 5 o'clock on Tuesday in order to be counted. So find out your assigned voting location, and you can visit your local Board of Elections website for more information.
The matchups are locked for the 2022 NFL season. The Carolina Panthers are going to open at home for the 5th straight year. Guess where you can watch? Boom.
Oh, sorry.
Jinx.
I'm pointing to myself like, I've got the game, but it's actually here.
I would love to watch you play the game, actually. I think that'd be entertaining.
So we have details on the first game of the Panthers season, but first we want to hear from you. What are you looking forward to seeing in this NFL season? Which teams are you following? What do you expect out of the Panthers? If you are setting expectations or goals at all, let us know in the comment section while we get to some pretty interesting facts about the NFL. So the Panthers will host the Cleveland Browns at Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte, September 11th at 1 p.m. The Panthers are 2-0 against the Browns at home, but this will be a real test because they haven't played the Browns in Charlotte in 8 years.
Totally different team now, too.
Yeah.
We asked you earlier on the Good Morning Show, what are you looking forward to this season? Our Brian says, I think we are still building like the Hornets. I would like to see the Panthers have a healthy season and hopefully make the playoffs. The quarterback situation is key. Another viewer wrote, looking forward to WFMY News 2, giving away more Panthers tickets.
Whoop.
I can't wait till we can do that. That's always so exciting.
It is.
Someone wrote in that they're looking forward to seeing Russell Wilson play against Seattle this season. Another viewer says, looking forward to the Bills Mafia celebrating a Super Bowl win. Uh-oh, that sounds like fighting words around these parts.
Tim Buckley, tweet that in.
There are a lot of Bills fans in this area, I've
Yeah, there
learned.
are.
I know. Okay, so let's talk about it. Do you guys want to talk NFL, Panthers? Where do you want to go?
My loyalty usually lies with the Panthers.
Yeah.
So, because just home team,
Yeah.
home team guy. And I think the Panthers have a lot to look forward to this year. Yes, the last couple of years have, no secret, been rough. Also, like, I think Brian mentioned it, we've been kind of in this rebuilding phase. I hope that we can kind of come out of that this year. We got a lot of really positive things working for us. We have a hometown boy, from Charlotte, just played at NC State, graduated now on the team. So it'll be nice to see what he can do. And I think, honestly, if they use him right and groom him right, he could be with the Panthers for a long time and be very successful. The quarterback situation, yeah, we need to work on that. It's not everything, true. It's a big portion of the game. But I would like to see us kind of come out of the gate swinging and at least have, some really good moments and chances to really take home some big wins.
Okay, here's something else we need to work on. LeVar, I agree with you 100% on this. He says, hopefully the Panthers have a good season this year, but we need a coach. Listen, I know we got Matt Rule, but every game we lost in the post game, sure, it's a good sign of leadership to take ownership of your problems. But they'd ask him what went wrong, and he said, oh, that lies on me. Every single time. So either he's going to fix his problems or he needs to get out.
Here's food for thought. Is the college coaching experience over?
Because they're all leaving so fast for the pros anyway.
Yeah.
They're not staying in college long enough to have those good players.
Right. Just asking. Food for thought.
All right. Well, I will definitely eat on that.
Chew on it.
I'm like, no, I'm going to eat it. So with Panthers, I just always have rushed in and being like, it's going to be a great season. They're going to do such a great job. And so I'm kind of dialing back this year.
Yeah.
I'm still, cautiously optimistic that they're going to have a great season. But what always happens, they have a great preseason, right?
Yeah.
They're winning games, they're undefeated, and then they lose one. I'm like, it's okay, it's only one game, and then it's two, and then it's three, and then you're like, oh my gosh, what happened?
Like, well.
Right, and then it's like a big letdown. So I'm just kind of going clear. No expectations.
Just see what happens.
Right, let's just see what happens. And maybe
But we were just talking about how you have to say it's going to be a great day. So don't you have to say, my team's going to do
I've
great.
done that.
It's not working.
It's not working. Right, so I feel like I have to change my perspective on this. Maybe I'm putting too much on the fact that, just because I want them to win doesn't mean that that's what's going to happen. So, dialing back might be healthy for them and me.
True.
Because I won't be so disappointed when it doesn't happen.
Okay, here's one thing that's good about them not doing well, though.
What's that?
Right now is the time to go and stock up on all your Panthers merchandise. I've seen so much of it on clearance over the
Really?
past couple months. Yeah,
Oh,
trying to
wow.
snag it all up while I can, because as soon as they start winning again,
Okay.
that stuff gets jacked right up.
Okay.
Tickets are a little cheaper, too.
Thank you for that.
Maybe I'll actually go to a game.
Tickets are a little cheaper, too.
Oh, are they right now?
Thank you.
How do you feel about going to the game? Are you a in-person sports fan or a TV where you can see all the action up close?
Well, most of the games are on Sundays, and I coincidentally work every Monday morning. So I typically just watch the game because it's just convenient for my work schedule. I would have to take a day off of work, and I try to save those for holidays and things that I have to do with
With the
family.
kids,
Yeah.
You know what else I'm interested in this season? I'm interested to watch Tom Brady again.
Yeah.
Aren't we all?
After his retirement for 2 weeks.
I don't care whether you're a Tom Brady fan or you're not. You have to agree the guy is good, and he has been good. He's the best. Just he knows how to play football. Whether you like him or not, or have animosity toward the Patriots where he played for so long, he's good.
Right.
He's good. He's fun to watch.
I'm not sure that he had the same determination last season as he had the first season with Tampa Bay. I do feel as though he's going to come out this year with an expectation of winning so that he can retire and then collect that bazillion-dollar announcing contract that he just signed after his career is over.
Because he couldn't have done that already?
Huh?
He couldn't have gotten that already?
I mean, he could have, but I think he wants to go out on top.
Yeah.
I would consider this an on-top moment. You won a Super Bowl the year before.
Yeah.
You were in the championship games, towards the end. Or the AFC?
I've never understood this whole going out on top concept.
Oh, yeah. That's how I want to go out.
Oh yeah, I want to go
Why?
out with big wins, man.
Yeah. I don't, it's just kind of like.
I want to go out, I want to be on top, and then I want to help train the future generation.
Right.
And
Going
I want
out
them
on
to
top.
eventually get better than me, whatever I do.
Right.
I'll have to
But
say,
you want to feel like you've accomplished what you set out to do, right?
Yeah.
That's what I mean by going out on top.
Yeah.
You know, reaching all of your own personal goals.
Okay.
I think Tom Brady caught so much flack recently when, okay, sure, he said, I'm retiring, and I retired. And he was like, hey, actually, I'm
She's
coming
always
back.
like, go back to work.
Right, he's like, you know what, actually, I'm coming back. But you have, that's such a different level and like such a different mindset, I think, that maybe we don't understand. I think when you get out of it, just the drive and the determination and the adrenaline rush you get in doing that as your job, I think there was something about that where he was like, I still really miss it, and I have to do it again to feel that fulfillment within me, to know that I'm done with it.
Mm-hmm.
So, caught a lot of flack for coming back, I think, and there was obviously folks were excited about it. Some folks were not so excited about it, but I mean,
I expected it.
Come on.
I expected it. I really did. I was like, he's not
You're like,
going anywhere.
I question that guy.
And then he made the announcement, and he, thanked the Tampa Bay organization, said nothing about the Patriots. I was like, oh, this is not over. And I was like, if he pops up on the Patriots, I'm going to be. But he decided to go back to Tampa Bay, which,
Yeah.
I mean, after retirement, you're technically,
As
game
much
for
as I would
anybody.
love talking about Tom Brady
I
more,
know.
we've got people asking about the 7-day forecast,
You
so
can
let's
do
hop
that.
right into that.
Are we not going to read any of the comments?
Oh yeah,
about
read some of the
Panthers
football
yet?
comments and we'll get to the 7-day.
There
I
weren't a
just
whole
feel
lot of
bad.
Panthers comments.
Well,
we read
LeVar
them.
said, hopefully the Panthers.
We read that one,
You
yeah.
read that one? Okay. All right. Okay. I'm sorry. Bobby said, I'm looking forward to watching the San Francisco 49ers play the Carolina Panthers in Charlotte this upcoming football season. Okay. I'll be quiet.
Take me to the 7-day. All right.
Anything else?
Ever been quiet.
Here we go. There's your 7-day forecast. On and off rain at times as we go throughout the afternoon, low 70s. And as we head into the weekend, we're warming things up. There's going to be some rain around at times. I know folks have plans over the weekend, so I conveniently moved all the rain to the weekend.
That
you
joke.
know, we do that on purpose here.
You like that joke.
Well, I haven't used it on After GMS yet. Leave me alone. Let me live my
it's
life.
expired.
All right, it's
Tomorrow,
expired after
no
this. All right, fine. On and off rain at times for your Saturday. Sunday actually starts dry. We warm up into the mid 80s, and then there's a low chance of a late day shower or thunderstorm. Heading into next week feels like summer. Hot, a little bit of humidity, low chance for showers and storms each afternoon. Bye.
Can we just enjoy this for a second?
What? Peace and quiet.
I want to see how long she'll go.
Rude. You don't
she's-
have to.
She's mouthing it.
Don't let him control you. Live your life.
Here.
Right.
There are-
Thank you. Thank you, Christian. I'm
There-
only doing
Live
it
your life.
because you're right.
You want to see plenty of moments of you talking? Best of GMS right here. Because Tracy is the best and we enjoy when she talks.
What did I do to do this? All right.
You told me rabbit's foots weren't real and then you wouldn't let me talk about it, okay? I'm still hurt.
They're not.
All right, guys. Have a great weekend. See you later. We'll be back at the other side of this break with more news, weather and headlines after this break.
Go together.
Yeah,
Go
make it
together.
spicy.
I'm going to be really embarrassed to admit this. When I first
I
started
can't wait.
driving, I thought that, why do you need to have your tires rotated like they rotate all the time on the road?
Oh
This
my
is when I
gosh.
was like 16, y'all.
Who gave this man a license?
I'm glad you've got that closed, or I would be reaching my
Digging
hand.
into it.
I'd be digging in.
All right, we got to take some break and divvy up these goldfish. We'll be right back on the other side.
When the kids aren't with you,
Let-
you crank up that music and you just cruise it, don't you?
Music, yes. I don't really like hit the gas. Although my kids, after seeing Cars, are like, Mom, cha-cow, Lightning McQueen, cha-cow, cha-cow.
Hey there, you made it to Thursday. We are so close, y'all.
I didn't realize we were all going to break out in clapping and cheering there, but it works.
I got
It's
carried
my,
away.
it's my Friday, but
Oh,
I'm not
get
going
outta
to let
here.
them know.
It's okay. No, we didn't hear you at all.
Tackling the opioid epidemic tonight. Not tonight. That was my fault, not Christian's.
Alexis says that she wants some of grandma's food, period. You know, that's what the new kids are saying.
Ed, is that
Who's
what
that?
kids are saying?
I don't know, but I like it. Sunny
Like-
day, period. There you go. I did it. I can learn new tricks.
Oh, that
Learn
was-
new tricks.
Clutch, Ed.
No need for weather anymore. Sunny day.
Get it.
Period.
Sunny.
Period.
Oh my gosh.